Subscribe to Wasay Tech Tips and press the bell icon to get notified for the latest tech videos. Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Wasay here, and today I am going to do a camera comparison between the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6s. So which one should you buy in 2019 if you don't have the budget to buy the latest iPhones like the iPhone 10R? So let's start the video. So let's talk about the front camera on the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6s. So the iPhone 6 has a 1.2 megapixel front camera with an aperture of f2.2, whereas the iPhone 6s has a 5 megapixel camera also with an aperture of f2.2. The iPhone 6 supports face detection, HDR, FaceTime over Wi-Fi or cellular, whereas the iPhone 6s also supports face detection, HDR and also panorama. The iPhone 6 records a video of 720p at 30 fps, whereas the iPhone 6s records a video of 1080p at 30 fps from the front camera. Let's talk about the back camera on the iPhone 6 and the 6s. So there is an 8 megapixel back camera with an aperture of f2.2 on the iPhone 6, whereas the 6s has a 12 megapixel camera also with an aperture of f2.2. So both the iPhones support dual LED, true tone flash and HDR. Now let's move toward video recording. So the iPhone 6 can record at 1080p at 60 fps, 1080p at 30 fps, whereas the iPhone 6s can record at 4K at 30 fps and at 1080p at 60 and 30 fps. So you can record 4K video on the 6s, whereas you cannot record 4K video on the 6. So let's move toward the slow motion video. So the iPhone 6 can record a slow-mo video at 1080p at 60 fps and 720p video at 240 frames per second, whereas the 6s can record a 1080p video at 120 fps and a 720p video at 240 fps. So in this particular picture, the iPhone 6 has taken the picture quite well as compared to the 6s. The flower colors are more clear, bright and focused, whereas the 6s is looking a little bit foggy. So I think in this one the 6 has done better than the 6s. So here is another picture of my friend. So as you can see in both the photos, the iPhone 6 photo is quite brighter and you can see the subject quite well, whereas in the 6s you cannot quite really see the subject. The picture is a little bit dark and dull, whereas the 6 has taken it very well. So in this picture I think that the iPhone 6 has taken the shot better as compared to the iPhone 6. You can see the red text color quite well, whereas in the iPhone 6 all the colors are blown. The red is quite seeable in the iPhone 6s picture as compared to the iPhone 6. So in this picture I couldn't see much of a difference between the iPhone 6 and 6s. Almost both the pictures look identical. All the colors are quite balanced in both the pictures, so I can tell quite a difference in both these photos. So you're the judge, you can tell the difference. So here is another picture, and again in this picture I cannot tell the difference between the 6 and the 6s because both the pictures are looking quite identical. Colors are quite mixed with the environment and the greens are looking really green, and there's not much of a difference in both the cameras in this particular picture. So in this particular picture the iPhone 6 has captured more detail due to its 12 megapixel camera as compared to the iPhone 6. You can actually see in the flower that the iPhone 6s is showing more details on the yellow flower as well as compared to the other flowers on the right side of it. You can see more details on the 6s as compared to the iPhone 6. So here is a selfie taken from both the cameras. If you look closely on the iPhone 6 at the back you can see the blue sky, whereas in the iPhone 6s the sky has been blown off and you can see only white color, not the blue color of the sky. So here are some more sample pictures for you guys. You can pause the video and you can see that which camera has taken the better picture. So here is a picture taken in the dark from the iPhone 6 and 6s. And you can see clearly that the picture on the iPhone 6s is quite bright and more detailed as compared to the dull picture on the iPhone 6. And here is another picture, and you can see that there are more detail and the picture is more focused on the 6s as compared to the blurry picture on the iPhone 6. So here I have both the iPhone. So the front camera on the iPhone 6s is 5 megapixel with an aperture of f2.2, whereas the iPhone 6 has a 1.2 megapixel camera with also an aperture of f2.2. So there is an increase in megapixels in iPhone 6s, so you should see a better picture in the iPhone 6s. So currently I'm walking towards my college, and you can see the video quality of both the iPhones. So here is the back camera result of both the cameras. So guys, if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions, write them in the comment section below, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Thank you for watching this video.